You guys want to see how we made these incredible Brat burger sliders? We made 2 different kinds. All right, so here's my thinking. Pretzel buns, check. Now, I tried to find the big buns. I could not find them, so we found these slider buns. It's the same concept. I was going more for like the bigger idea, but hey, life throws you curveballs, you go with it. Could not figure out which one I wanted to do. I had my heart set on the traditional, but when I saw the hatch green chili, I thought, golly, that just sounds good. So we're going to do 2 different versions. Hatch green chili, open a can of fire roasted chilies, and then we are going to do some pepper jack cheese along with those. Very simple. Throw some onions in there if we need to. This is the whole idea behind it. Beer brats, check. Okay. We're going to make, oh, I got this stuff too. Beer and brat mustard. Can't have enough beer. Can't have enough beer. The beer is going to go into a very quick cheese sauce. A little garlic and pour over top of it with little peppers and onions. Little pretzel bun action. I think it's going to mirror perfectly together. All right. The griddle's on. I got my sauce pot heating up. When that's ready to go, we'll be able to rock our beer cheese sauce. Thinking basically outside the box, right? That's what we're doing. Taking the sausage, instead of doing links, doing patties. I was thinking about 1 link per bun, but since I've got sliders, I'm gonna have to adjust drastically. Okay, it comes in a link. Just get that casing off there. You can use a knife, anything sharp. And that's basically it right there, okay? So these are going to be a little bit too big for our, I don't know. Yeah, that's kind of big. That's kind of big. That's more like it. So I'm going to say about 3/4 of a link. So to give you an idea, when you look at a pack of sausage, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 3/4 would be 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2. So you basically get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, almost 8 patties. If you want to make these 8 patties, you can. Okay, so that's going to give you an idea of how many to make. Something like that. So I'm going to get these knocked out, get these patties ready. I'm going to do the same exact thing with these. I'm going to get these cut out of the casings and get them looking like this. All right, we have our patties done. Each one of them worked out to be 7 each, just to give you an idea, okay? Moving on, we're going to work on the cream because it's going to take a little while for those flavors to marry together. 1 clove of garlic, crushed, finely chopped, finely diced, minced, whatever, because this sauce will happen fast. But I want the flavors just to be able to relax. You don't want your sauce to be too hot because it'll curdle, and that's not what you want. The cheese and cream and stuff like that. So really quick, just a fine dice. The sauce pot, like I said, has been heating up. It's extremely hot. Crack it open, you a cold one, whichever your preferred beverage. I went with a little darker route. You can see how dark that beer is. Maybe about a cup's worth. That's why you add the beer first, because you don't want your cream to be that hot. Add that garlic. Oh, just that alone. About a tablespoon of that mustard. And then about a cup of cream. The cream is basically going to give the body for your cheese sauce to stay together. And then back on the back on the stove it goes, the griddle. Be careful, this will boil over. So you just want to keep an eye on it. All right, just really quick, we're going to chop the onion, get our bell peppers chopped up. Since we are going the slider route, my idea of how I'm going to prepare this has changed as well. So let's just do basically just like a dice like this. This is leftover bell pepper in the refrigerator. So I'm just going to do a small dice, because you're not really going to be able to do julienne slices. In the next couple of weeks, I'm going to be introducing you guys to some smoked tallow. My old boss at our steakhouse, his steakhouse in Wyoming, he does hand-cut steaks. He has tons of trimmings. So we've been talking back and forth. He's got an incredible smoker. So what he does, he just saved the trimmings for me from his filet, from his ribeye, from his strips, from his sirloins. And then he smoked the tallow for me. And that's what I'm going to be using. So if you guys see me use this, It's smoked tallow. I know you can't get it, and I know that's not fair, but when you do have it or have the ability to do it, God, it smells so good. I'm gonna keep the onions separated from the green peppers about half. So we're gonna keep those separated from this.
Smells like smoky bacon.
Smells good. With all-purpose seasoning. All right, look right here. That is perfect timing. See how we're starting to get bubbles? See how it's more frothy? You can see a little, kind of like a bubbling up. That's what you want, okay? Cheese. I ended up doing the Wisconsin style. They don't say 4-state cheddar. Yeah, Wisconsin sharp. Just because I thought that sounded like what I needed. And I actually wanted, before you even.
Because you're not shredding it.
I wanted it. This is what I wanted. You do you. You're looking for consistency and flavor, okay? You don't want it too thick where it looks like it's refrigerated. You don't want it too thin because it's going to run everywhere. I would prefer to be on a little bit on the thicker side than runny side. If you had to choose, you can always add a little bit more cheese. This was just a guess, but I think I like where we're at. I can tell you right now, that looks phenomenal.
Will it thicken as it cools too?
It can, which is why I chose the pre-shredded kind.
Super hot?
No, damn good. God, that's good. Oh, with a pretzel bun.
I want a pretzel bun right now. Let's just dip the pretzel bun in there.
You know, that's not a bad idea.
Then we're not gonna have enough buns.
We'll have enough fun.
Go, toast it up first.
With some
smoked tallow.
Yep, instead of butter.
Golly.
Perfect for game day. Man, that is good. You can probably get away with adding a little bit more cheese.
I was just gonna say, should we add a little more
I'll be
cheese?
back.
Yep.
Thank goodness at the very last second, I had a little backup. So I'm gonna use half this bag, and I think that's gonna do it. I think it's gonna change the color, thicken it up nicely.
So that's gonna be a total of 3 cups.
Yep.
Of shredded cheese.
I'm telling you what, that tallow, the smoke flavor. All right, see how we're getting a nice char? That's kind of what I was wanting right there. Come back in here with those green chilies. Poblano peppers would be good in this.
This is the segment of the video called Snack Time with Neil.
This is a segment
Snack Time with Neil and Amy.
They typically don't ever see, but that is too good not to show. Look how it just hangs on.
Here, give me a bite.
Damn video's over right now. Here.
Just make the beer cheese.
And before you say you're double dipping, it's just us. I'm telling you, the smoked tallow.
Oh, that'd be good with some pretzel bites.
That's good. 2 patties of each. This is the green chili. This is the beer brat. During the course of the excitement, I messed up. Typically wouldn't show this on video, but honestly, I try to show all the mistakes, good or bad. So I wanted the bell pepper to be with the onion because I feel like that's a more traditional style Italian sausage.
Brat.
Then, yeah. And then I wanted the green chilies to be with the onion. So I accidentally added the green chilies to the bell peppers and the onions and left this only. So what I've done, because it's the only pepper I have in the house, is I'm just sauteing right now a poblano pepper. I do not think it's going to change the flavor profile that much, but you know what? That's the truth. I messed up. And I ain't reshooting for nothing, because these jokers are going to be good regardless. Look at this thing. Just look at that. Would you look at, I mean, that is a quick All right, the good thing about doing your brats like this, they should be able to get a good crust. Ooh. Oh yeah. Ooh, that looks good. Ooh, that looks good. In all seriousness, when you're dealing with these sausage patties, you do need to have a good thermometer. See how that one's lower? I'm going for 165. So out of all of them, this is the one that needs to stay there. The rest of these are done, so I'm gonna cut the heat. You don't want to play around with like raw sausage in the middle and guess and all that stuff. All right, as you can see, our buns are toasted. I think that's very crucial. It's important. I actually did not add beef tallow to this. This is just dry toast. I prefer it because all the moisture that we're going to add. Really quickly, our our sausages are separate. So this is the bratwurst with beer, and this what do you call it? The cheesy ones.
Hatch green chili. You want to start that again?
No, they understand. No, they got it. They understand where I'm coming from. I'm about half a beer in. All right, so here is my idea. Let's see if we can do it. Mustard on the bottom, so I don't mess this one up. Okay. Oh, they do fit. Look at there. Oh, would you look at that? Okay. This is the peppers and onions, or I guess poblanos, but you guys kind of get the idea. Just something different. You guys know me. I always just try to switch things up a little bit. Try to not make it monotonous. Try to think outside the box per se. And I hope today we have done that. You got friends over, family, for this beer cheese dip. It could be used on a number of things. And as it cools, it thickens. So you can come back and just stack that cheese right over top of each other. Crown those little jokers like that. For the hatch green chilies, I'm going to put that stuff on the bottom. Nice landing bed. And that should be a fantastic idea. Whoo. That is as good as advertised. I'm telling you, the star of the show, the pretzel bun. No ifs or buts about it. I think we think.
That beer cheese is good. You almost don't even need the mustard. Let's try that one.
It's subtle. Little salt flakes. I mean, I gotta be honest with you. I don't care who you are.
Put some beer cheese on the green chili one.
Yeah, I mean, the beer cheese and the salt pretzel.
Gonna be pulling that tire a little extra.
Open wide. There we go. That's fantastic. I gotta be honest with you. I didn't know which one to go for. That's why I did both of them. I'm glad I did. The beer cheese was calling my name, but the hatch green chili was calling my name. You can mix and match. They're absolutely fantastic.
Fantastic.
Hey, if you're going to the tailgate, the beer cheese can be done the day before. You could just take it like in a plastic bag or just actually store it in this, plastic wrap it. And then you can take this to the tailgate with you and just warm it up nice and slow. There's no reason why you can't. Buy more packages of these rolls. You can always cheat out. Dice them up, put them on the griddle with a little butter and warm those up. And then they can dip them in the beer cheese dip. There's a lot of things you can do with this. This is by far phenomenal. There's a lot of spice in that green chili, isn't there? Have you got it yet? Have you had a green chili?
Yeah. I don't think it's too spicy.
Whew. All right, guys, there you go. If you're interested, we have a join button down below. It's a membership program. We thank each and every one of you for taking time for doing so. Don't forget, you can check out the Griddle Group on Facebook, where we talk about griddles. Tailgating is the hot topic right now. Football's in full swing. You can make these year-round, birthday parties, you name it. Whatever I grab, it's going right back in that cheese dip.